Hey, what's up everyone? It's Monday, September 28th. I'm gonna take a few minutes to explain this squat cycle that's coming up. I also gonna put out a video about it more in depth that we can send out to the crew. Last Monday, we did a 10 rep max back squat. After that, we did front rack step ups at 40% of that 10 rep max. And the idea was you were supposed to be able to do 10 on each leg at that 40%. And if you didn't, for this squat wave, you're going to do front rack step ups. Everybody else who completed it, you'll stick with squats. The side note to that, guys, I hope you were honest with yourself about how you did the step ups. If you were having to do this on every step up, or that, anything reminiscent of those kind of step ups within your 10, you did not pass, okay? That means take advantage of what's about to happen over the next 8 weeks for this squat wave. You'll do front rack step ups. And I promise you, on week 9, when we retest that 10 rep max, you will see a marked improvement in your weight. For everybody else, you have good balance. We've been working on unilateral movements in here a lot. So that means a lot of lunges, step ups, front rack step ups, lateral step ups, side lunges, Cossack squats, single leg RDLs, those kind of things. So we saw actually a lot more balance than I was expecting to see, which is a good thing. So today, guys, our warm up, dynamic range of motion, 3 sets, 5 back squats, adding weight each set as we're working up to our working weights. If you don't have a working weight, you're just gonna do some back squats to get warmed up for the front squats. And then 10 stiff leg deadlifts with a kettlebell. I should have grabbed a kettlebell, that's my fault. Guys, this is pretty simple. Right here with a flat back, all the way up. Notice my legs don't really get a normal kettlebell, or excuse me, a normal deadlift bend. Try to keep them stiff. Try to keep your back as flat as possible. My hamstrings are super sore. Back squat, week 1. 5 sets of 5. You're gonna start at 100% of your 10 rep max, meaning if you did 200 pounds, you're gonna do 5 sets of 5 at 200 pounds. It's gonna be fairly heavy. We're gonna try to add 5 to 10 pounds each week. Best you can with that. For those that didn't do the 10 rep max, or excuse me, didn't get the 10 reps on each leg, you have front rack step ups today, 5 sets of 12 on each side. A lot of step ups. You're gonna be sore from this, but the weight will drop. You're gonna use 25 to 30% of your 10 rep max back squat. If you did 100 pounds, 25 to 30 pounds on your front rack step ups, 5 sets of 12 on each leg. That said, if you feel like that weight is gonna be a little heavy for you, if you couldn't even do 1 step up, which I don't think we had, feel free to drop the weight. Just give yourself a starting point. This may be different for everybody. It might feel super light for you. Just roll with it because it's gonna get heavy over the next 8 weeks. We're gonna go down in reps with this. We're not gonna do 12 every week. We're gonna do 12 for 2 weeks, adding weight. Then we're gonna do 8 for 2 weeks, adding weight. Then we're gonna do 6 for 2 weeks. Excuse me, 12, 10, 8, 6, yes. Okay? Now, if you didn't get to try out the 10 rep max or the front rack step ups last Monday, let's go ahead and do that today. Just take your time while everybody's working on their 5x5s or their front rack step ups, knock out your 10 rep max back squat and knock out your front rack step up test. Go see last Monday's workout to get a full explanation of what that actually means for you and what it looks like. When we're done, we have some accessory work. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10 RDLs at 50% of today's weight. So if you did 200 pounds, 100 pounds for the weight. RDL, remember, we're keeping our hips back, sliding the knees underneath, knees never lock out. Hips back, bar below the knees, bars lightly touching the whole time. Slide the knees back underneath, tall chest, hips back, knees forward, 10 reps. And then we will have strict pull-ups, 80% of your max reps. So if you do 10, you jump up and knock out 8 pull-ups. If you can't do them all in a row, no worries, just hit 8 strict pull-ups, 3 rounds of that. 10 RDLs, 80% of your strict pull-up max for 3 rounds. Once we're done with that, we're gonna call it a day. Hit the ClassWOD when you get a chance. I know that was a long explanation, I apologize. If you need more in-depth explanation, see the other video we're gonna put out here about the 8-week squat cycle. Have a good Monday, we'll catch you tomorrow.